Hey guys, Big Tuna here. Today we are on the Resto Shaman and we are saying goodbye to Earthen Wall Totem. As we all know, in Midnight we have a big class pruning coming to every spec, which I fully support. I just think there's too many skills in this game, too many cooldowns in this game, and I'm really excited to have a much cleaner game. The actual effects of this, I have no idea. I don't have alpha. And even if I did have alpha, there's no way you can really test PvP. But I'm hopeful. I always like big change. But nonetheless, Earthen Wall getting removed. I mean, I don't think any Resto Shaman ever saw the day. This is one of the most iconic skills, just not only to Resto Shaman, but in the game. I mean, it was one of the only 1-minute cooldowns available to a healer in a time where, a lot of healers didn't have these 1-minute cooldowns. DPS were starting to get a lot of damage in those off windows, those 4 to 5 second windows in between cooldowns, and they started to get some form of CDR towards a lot of their main offensive cooldowns, and nothing really lined up with it except Earthen Wall Totem. It was always there when you needed it. The days of pre-earthening in Legion and BFA, and be like, wow, I'm so good. The whole. I mean, Earthen Wall is the reason why. Why pre-using cooldowns became such a big thing for Resto Shaman. And now it's going to be gone forever. Very sad. Let's see if I need anything different. I think I'm fine with what I have here. Honestly, turning off this stupid dialogue. I like Short Hex. I'm going to keep it. Because I like it. I always feel naked without it. But let's go in here, do amazing things. At least hopefully amazing things. It's gonna feel weird without pressing without pressing Earthen, but we gotta get used to it. Also, we do got our costume on for the old Halloween spirit. I am Edwin Van Cleef. It's pretty awesome. Edwin Van Cleef is probably one of the top 3, not just villains, but characters in World of Warcraft history, so I feel honored to get his costume. I was gonna be like, yo, let me get Earthen Wall down. But, I can't do that. How can I? I feel so naked, bro. What do I reset? Cloudburst Totem? I mean, I guess. Let's go ahead and get a Windrush Totem down here. I'm gonna keep Earth Shield on my Priest. See if I can get tied to my guy here. I'm gonna Tremor here, just in case. I'm gonna Wall as well. Get your little... Oh, just a second there, buddy. I'm gonna knock this guy. He does freedom. Just a little bit out of range of that lasso, unfortunately. But let's go ahead and start moving our way into this. Go ahead and get this Hex off. I'm gonna go ahead and purge your... Oh, I still have Spirit with Grace on. That's not good. I'm gonna go ahead and trinket this just to get my stone bulwark down. I'm gonna get your freezing trap so you can help me in my endeavors. But I think this is a bust. I really do think that card is a bust, so I'm not gonna go for it. We're just gonna keep our cart. They can get the crystal, that's entirely fine. I didn't want that crystal anyway. I guess in this map, Short Hex isn't like that insane because I kind of have to move a lot. Yeah, I don't really want to do that. I just can't reach this guy, but we do get a nice little Sentence proc there. Do love that. A Sentence proc is best life. Let's move this Earth Grab onto these pets. So I really hope this Shaman, obviously does more healing than me because he has access to Earthen Wall. Knock him off my Priest there. Let's place a Druid on my set focus. He's silent. I'm gonna link for him. Nah, I don't think I need to. I think he's actually just A-okay. You know what? Reaching in for this DH is gonna kill me. I'm gonna stand on top of my Healing Tide. As we all know, Healing Tide. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can Grounding Grip there. Healing Tide does wonders, as it did there. I do gotta get a Riptide on this guy. Hit on you. Oh, that's not cool. There's so many different people I gotta save. I'll move my Cloudburst Totem to him so I can pop on him. Go for Hex. Less Hunter. Get your Roots. I honestly want to try Battleground with just using the cooldown manager. I want to see if that's like any bit useful. I also really have not gone like a static, which I probably should get one at some point. My Shaman's with him, which is a little awkward because then who's with my team? Keeping out the cart, which that, with the intent of that actual static, really wasn't all that helpful. I'm gonna get your Roots. I'm gonna go for a Hex, as I see we have this kill on the Warrior. Blast a Pally, see if that gets... Wow, you just got owned. Maybe that Hex wasn't that great. I'm gonna go and tie it here. You know me and my short tides, man, I love it. Knock these guys out the cart there. I do think this cart is a little bit of a bust because it's really just us in here. So I do gotta watch out for this Hodge, which is coming in about 7 seconds. DH, this cart's a bust, bro, so as much as I love, I don't want to leave him. Big Send is sending a Wave of Life. So if I can Tremor the Hodge, or Tremor the Fear. I don't Tremor the Fear, and it gets broken. Hex on you. Alright. You've convinced me, DH. You have not convinced me. Alright, well, I'm gonna see if I can wall this Hodge. I don't. Well, I mean, it's still active, as well as my Stone Bulwark Totem, so do get some bit of decent healing. Grounding all that damage, and I'm going to pull this Paladin to my teammates, which is an unsuccessful maneuver. You get Death Gripped, but it doesn't matter, I'm about to get Precog right now. A Precog, actually. We got to win nevertheless, so can't get me. You go on Tide here. Grounding any grips that are potentially coming. Lasso DH here. You just take a lot of damage, sir. I don't really know what's happening over here. I don't know why we're losing, like, 3-on-1s, on 5s, on 7 and 6. You know, I feel so bad. My RBG group laughed at me, but I looked up the phrase 6-7 because I just didn't understand what it was. Felt so old and just sad, really. Send my Cloudburst Totem. See if I got any Hodge. Unsuccessful in my endeavors, but I'm gonna lasso him. You just take so much damage, mister. Knock you out the cards. Purge of Freedom. Root you. Now he Hodges me. I do debate on turning into this, but I mean, I had my Nature's Guardian, so I wasn't too scared. You get Searinged, which is a little unfortunate. Stay on top of my Healing Tide. And remove it. It's only me and the other Resto Shaman here, so that's a no-go. Move my root to my little mage friend here. Of course, I do think that's the game. Big Center Stealing Way of Life. Ooh, yeah, that's not good. I'm losing like, you know, I would say on average like 7% of my healing for like the least, at the very least. So the fact that I did that much more than my my friend there is a little concerning. Yeah, not having Earthen Wall Totem definitely is going to be very awkward. I mean, you know, just that button to press in that every 1 minute just felt so. It just feels right. And now that's not going to be there, you know. I'm going to be kind of sitting there every minute, kind of wondering what I do in my life. But Cloudburst Totem doing some great healing. I've been trying this out a lot, and it's been doing nice. I probably didn't have that many good Cloudburst Totem usage here. I'm still trying to get used to it. You know, there are times where, like, you know, I pop my big NS healing wave, and it's like, well, I didn't have my Cloudburst Totem there. It's like, you know, you wanna try and get your maximum healing out when your Cloudburst Totem is down. You know, it's not like using Extreme Totem where you just place it down and forget about it. Or this one, I actually got to kind of line things up. So still getting used to it, but still, I think it does pretty good healing for these battlegrounds. But overall, yeah, I was kind of balancing between this and that fight, and people over there. So a lot of my cleave healing, like sort of missed Cloudburst Totem, wasn't doing that great. But 10 million healing waves to take those, you know. And yeah, get used to not pressing Earthen Wall Totem, guys, because it's gonna be the future.